This afternoon I'm going into the Thomas Fire burn area looking for two first to finds. Come join me. This is an area that burned December 5th in the Thomas Fire, and it's coming back really amazingly well here 3 months later. Here in the area that did not burn. Get over here. Here's an area that did burn. It's really amazing. One of the plants that's coming back pretty well is poison oak. But it's not the only one. Some grasses coming up here. One of the plants that's coming back really well is wild cucumber, I believe. Not only is it flowering, but if you look in there, it's even bearing fruit. When you look closely at the hills, most of that is wild cucumber. So we're seeing this all over the place. This is ash. This is a tree that was alive, burned, and it just went down all the way to ash, all the way down into its trunk. And even those holes, those are where the roots were. So they just burned away. I'm going to just brag for a little bit because I do trail work, and this is one of the projects that I got to work on. My specific project was that rock down at the bottom. It took about an hour using levers and 4 people and building rocks under it. We were able to get it out of the rock, out of the bottom of the creek and up into that position so it could stabilize all the other rocks. And then this here, this was part of the same project. I didn't work on this, but this is to keep, as the water flows down, there's a pipe under there and these rocks, and this wire keeps it all in place so this trail can stay open even after it rains. I'm just showing a classic example of why a tree falls in a fire. Here's a tree, oak tree, large oak tree. Had a hole in it. We know about those. We hide geocaches in there. The fire started in there, burned up, and eventually just made the tree so thin and weak that it tore itself away and fell down that way. One of the real side benefits of having the fire is that we're able to reset a lot of these geocaches and maybe put them in a better place. For example, there was not one here at this intersection, and intersections are a great place to put a geocache. So, there's one 28 feet away. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, that was a nice quick find. The question is it a first to find? And the answer is, yes it is. So we're going to get my name in the log and put this back, and we'll go see if we can get the other one. I just love this view. It just gives a real good overview of where we are, where we've been. So geocache is that way about 23 feet. All right. Another quick, easy find, and as expected, very clean log. I have to say, I told my wife I'd be home about 5 o'clock. I'm about 3.5 miles from the trailhead. It's now 5:04. This is what we call geocaching time, and thanks for joining me.